Queen Bee, Beyonce, Queen Bey, Sasha Fierce. However you say her name, but you better bow down when Beyonce comes around. You may know her by singing along to one of her many hits, such as Halo. You may have seen her acting in one of her various movies, such as the Oscar-winning Dreamgirls. Or you may have even attempted some of her signature dance moves, like those from the Single Ladies music video. But today we'll be taking a deeper look at one of today's pop culture's most iconic divas. First, we'll peek backstage to see who Beyonce is as a daughter, wife, and mother. Next, we'll strut towards center stage and Beyonce's claim to fame. And finally, her flawlessness will truly be shining, shining, shining in her many awards and achievements. Now, some think that Beyonce was a goddess sent down to slay, but she was born here on Earth just like the rest of us. Her daddy, Alabama, her ma, Louisiana, and on September 4th, 1981, Beyonce Giselle Knowles was born in Houston, Texas, baby. She lived in Houston, Texas with her mother, Tina Knowles, her father, Matthew Knowles, and her sister, Solange. She was very close to her family, and in an interview with Rolling Stones magazine, she credited her mother to being her biggest hero, saying she's the one who taught her confidence, taught her how to care for others, and how to work hard and work smart. This was something she hoped to pass on to her own family as she started hers someday. She met her future husband, Sean Corey Carter, aka JC, in 2002 while collaborating on an album. They started a relationship soon after, and they fell crazy in love. And on April 4th, 2008, he put a ring on it, and the couple married privately. The newlyweds eagerly wanted to start a family, but unfortunately, in 2010, they suffered a miscarriage. Beyonce would later become pregnant again in 2011, and on January 7th, 2012, Blue Ivy Carter was born in the Lenox Hill Hospital in New York. After years of music video appearances, red carpet walks, and of course the matching outfits, eventually Blue Ivy had to share the spotlight. In February 2017, Beyonce posted on Instagram that she was pregnant once again, this time with twins. She holds the world record for most likes on an Instagram post with over 11 million likes. She would post again in July 2017 to show off her new son and daughter, Rumi and Sir Carter. The family continues to live their life in Malibu. Okay, everyone, now let's get information on just how Beyonce seized her throne to become Queen Bee. Ever since she was a little diva, Beyonce has been singing and dancing her way around the stage. At the mere age of 8, she joined up with her cousin Kelly Rowland along with 4 other girls to form the hip-hop rapping Girls Time. The girls group would enter into the popular televised talent competition Star Search. Although they didn't win, they were among other future celebrities that would also be rejected from the show, such as Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, and Adam Sandler. But they turned out to be the best thing they never had. In an attempt to bring the group to the next level, Matthew Knowles quit his job as a salesman. This cut the family income in half, and they had to move into a smaller apartment. But they were survivors, they didn't give up, and the decision eventually paid off. The group was cut from 6 to 4, and they named themselves Destiny's Child after the proverb from the book of Isaiah. They were boosted to fame through hits like No, 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 Bills, 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 and Say My Name, Say My Name. Unfortunately, however, after a disagreement in Matthew's managing style, 2 of the girls were cut and replaced. Out of the 4, 1 was eventually dismissed, and they became a group of 3. Kelly Rowland, Beyonce Knowles, and Michelle Williams formed the most well-known form of Destiny's Child. Their number 1 album, Survivor, hit number 1 in the Billboard music charts and stayed in the Hot 100 for 46 weeks. Although they sold over 17 million albums and over 60 million records, unfortunately, in 2001, the group dismembered to pursue solo careers. Beyonce made no hesitation, however, to strut towards center stage, and in 2003, she dropped her first solo album, Dangerously in Love. With hits like Crazy in Love, Me, Myself, and I, and Baby Boy, the album sold over 300,000 copies within the first week and won her 5 Grammys. Her success only continued from there, and Beyonce became the first artist ever to debut all of her first 5 albums as number 1, truly establishing her as the queen. Ever since her first album, Beyonce has truly been proving herself flawless. Just as a solo artist, not counting those she has sold through Destiny's Child, Beyonce has sold over 17.2 million albums and over 100 million records. Her most popular album, Dangerously in Love, sold over 11 million copies, and her sixth and most recent album, Lemonade, has already sold over 2.5 million and was named Billboard's highest-selling album of 2016. Through her massive amount of sales, it's no surprise she also has a massive amount of awards. Beyonce holds the record for 63 Grammy nominations. She also holds the title of second most Grammys won by a female artist, with 22 Grammys. She has many awards in other fields as well. She has 24 MTV Video Music Awards, making her the most awarded artist in the show's history. She is also the most awarded artist at the BET Awards and the Soul Train Awards. Beyonce has been nominated for over 800 different awards and won over 300 of them. It turns out that her success has paid off because in 2017, Forbes magazine named her the highest-selling woman in music with a whopping $105 million pre-tax. She also has a net worth of $350 million. Despite her many awards and achievements, Beyonce says her proudest achievement is motherhood, saying that it taught her a new meaning of love and gave her a new purpose. Anana, it looks like our time is coming to an end. As we got to walk around in the heels of Beyonce for today, we got to see who she was as a wife and a mother, how she rose to fame, and just some of her many awards and achievements. So as you strut off stage today, remember to stay fierce and stay flawless. Thank you.